Hey, Scott. Want some coffee?
Yeah, thanks.
How about some moral support?
What are you guys doing here? Don't you have jobs?
Well, actually, I don't go until later, so...
What about you?
Decided to take a couple weeks leave of absence, get my head together after everything that's happened.
That's good. You should take care of yourself.
How about you?
Well, I'm a little concerned over a ruling from the federal judge. Lee's in there talking to him right now. We're trying to get a couple of witnesses dismissed. Thanks.
Scott? Hi, you guys. I've been thinking about our little tiff the other day, and I've decided I am willing to forgive you.
Well, that's good, considering you started it.
Do you want to make up or do you not want to make up?
Lucy, look, I haven't got time for this now.
For Pete's sake, all she's saying is if you need us, we'll be right behind you, all right?
All right, thank you.
Thank you, Doc, but I think I made it perfectly clear what I was talking about. I didn't need your help.
Not, Lucy.
Lee, what's up? Bad news?
What happened?
I tried to get a couple of witnesses dismissed as prejudicial, but it was no go.
Who were they?
Monica Quartermaine and Jason's former nanny.
Oh, boy, tell me they're not testifying. What? What's going on? Come on.
Well, they're gonna say that this isn't the first time I've gone after a kid's money. I tried to get Jason Quartermaine's trust fund.
You did?
I was young and greedy.
I don't feel well.
Oh, dear. Here, well, let me see here. Oh, you do feel warm.
It's not my head. My tummy hurts.
Oh, sorry. Well, does it hurt a lot?
Yes, can I stay home from school today?
I thought you liked school.
Not anymore.
Well, did something happen? Hey, pal, Serena, did something happen?
It's the other kids. They're saying bad things about Daddy.
What kind of things?
About how he's a criminal.
Well, you and I know better than that, don't we? I know this is a real hard time you're going through right now, but it's very important to keep up your studies, you know?
Please, Grandma, can I stay home from school today? I promise I'll go tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
Cross my heart.
Okay, it's a deal. I'll call at school, and then I am going to make you the best hot cocoa you ever tasted. Okay?
Serena. Serena.
Hello?
Hello.
You look like the picture of my mommy.
I am your mommy.
Mom, you ready yet?
Almost. Nothing like shopping to make up for a rotten week.
Oh, yeah. Do you have your list? It's all up here.
Nicole, open the door.
What do you want?
You emptied our joint account.
Mm-hmm.
Well, what the hell are you thinking?
Probably the same thing you were thinking when you canceled my credit cards.
Nicole, that's my money, and I want it back.
Take it up with my lawyer.
Would you just let me in?
No!
What, you got a bellboy in there now?
You are disgusting.
I'm disgusting. You hop into bed with an intern young enough to be your son just to get back at me, and I'm disgusting?
You did what?
Honey, I'm so sorry. I had no idea that you were in here.
Is it true? You slept with an intern?
This isn't your business, Julie.
Well, then I'll just ask Dad. Is it true?
This is neither the time nor the place to get
You
into
had an affair with an intern? What were you thinking?
Apparently, she wasn't thinking.
Who was it? Someone I know?
Let's not get into this. It happened, and now it's over.
Oh, that's just wonderful. I said the same thing to you about Eve, and as I recall, you said words to the effect that it's never over.
You mean the only doctor you've spent time with is Chris? And that's why you've been so mean to him. Julie, who are you? I don't know you anymore. I cannot believe you were my parents.
You're my mommy?
I am. Come here. Oh, baby.
But how can you be here?
Well, I came down for a little visit. Because I know that you've been kind of sad, haven't you?
Mm-hmm.
Scared, too.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's okay to be frightened sometimes. And I'm just here to help you be brave.
Daddy says you're always here with me.
That's true. But I know that this is a very important time in your life. And I wanted us to be able to be together in a way that we could see each other.
This is cool.
Hey, this is major cool.
Would you rather like to play dolls or have a tea party?
Tea party.
Let's go.
Okay. Want me over here?
Okay. Okay. Now,
Thank you.
this is your napkin.
Very nice.
Who's that? That one's for Daddy. They won't let him stay with me anymore. Would you like to have some tea?
Yes, please. Can they really do that? Can they actually dredge up every person from your past that you've harmed and make them testify against you?
Well, thank you for reminding me how long the list is.
Well, it is rather long. Can they do it?
Well, if it's relevant, I mean, the worse they make me look, the easier it is to build a case against me.
Oh, this is great. That's practically a whole other lifetime, though. You are not the same person. You certainly are not a kidnapper.
Oh, Jake. You don't look at all well.
Well, thanks for the concern, Rex. But you know, when I'm feeling kind of low, I just like to think about you. Cowering on the floor of my apartment, afraid the next bullet's not going to miss. It's amazing. It perks me right up every time.
I haven't forgotten that episode either. And I wouldn't be the least bit surprised if it comes back to haunt you one of these days.
Come on, let's go sit down.
You know, it's ironic, isn't it? Accused of kidnapping my daughter. My father is here defending me.
3 generations of one family on the docket. That can't be an everyday thing.
Let's hope it's lucky.
Yeah.
Mr. Baldwin, I want to testify against Rex.
You can't.
But I know he's the kidnapper.
Yes, but you don't have any proof. The court would never allow it.
Well, Danielle told me.
Well, Danielle is dead. And without her corroboration, it's just hearsay.
Yeah, but I
No, the judge will never admit it.
know.
Without proof, Jake, you have nothing. Rex cleaned up pretty well. He stole the blood from you, paid you in cash. No paper trail.
Look, the jury would think that you and Scott concocted the story because of your hatred of Rex.
All rise. Court is now in session. The Honorable Judge Hurrington presiding.
You seated?
Good luck.
Hey, don't worry. We'll have Serena home for Christmas.
You betcha.
If we're ready.
firehouse. It's so cool. There's a fire pole that I can slide down. It's really cool.
That sounds wonderful.
It is. I can't wait to live there.
I know the waiting's tough, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Your cup's empty. Would you like some more tea?
Yes, please. It's very delicious.
Okay. Daddy taught me the way he likes it. But Leslie was going coffee.
Serena, here's our good cocoa.
I forgot about the cocoa. I was having tea with Mommy.
Oh, yes. Well, how wonderful. Oh, you must be feeling better.
Lots.
Well, why don't I make you some toast, then? You know toast goes very well with tea or cocoa.
Okay, that would be nice.
Okay. One toast coming right up.
2. Don't forget Mommy.
Oh, right. 2.
How come Grandma didn't say anything to you?
She couldn't see me.
Why not?
It's just the way the magic works.
Can Daddy be able to see you?
No, honey, you're the only one.
But he needs you as much as I do.
I know that. But I can help him, too, whether he sees me or not.
Because that's the way that the magic works, right?
Mm-hmm.
Good. One for you.
Well, thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is a simple case. You're not going to hear a lot of complex medical information or conflicting technical testimony. What you are going to learn is that the defendant, Scott Baldwin, was a desperate, desperate man. He had gambling debts and no way to pay them. He simply didn't have the money. But his daughter did. Serena Baldwin. All of 6 years old. She had the money in a trust fund. So Scott Baldwin did the unthinkable. In order to gain access to that money to pay off his debts, Scott Baldwin kidnapped his own daughter. It's a simple case, but it is horrifying. And in the end, you will come to know beyond a reasonable doubt, as I know now, that Scott Baldwin is guilty.
Look, after having lived through one nightmare, having his child stolen from him, Scott Baldwin is now faced with another. He's being falsely charged with kidnapping her. Now, he didn't do that. I mean, Scott Baldwin is a loving and devoted father. He would lay down his life to spare his daughter any harm.
Amen to that.
I want you to listen very carefully to the testimony here. Because you see, the prosecution has no real proof. None. Instead, they're going to try and dazzle you with a lot of smoke and mirrors. But I'm asking you not to be swayed by their rhetoric. Please just weigh the facts. And in the end, return this man who has suffered so greatly to his child.
Chris.
Hey.
Got a moment?
Sure. Take as many as you need. What's up?
Would you say that of all the interns at the hospital, I was the one who stood by you? The one who gave you the benefit of the doubt when your character was under attack? I said you didn't lie, cheat, steal.
You were the one.
And why did you have to go and prove everybody else right by sleeping with my mother?
Well, Julie, you got this wrong. I never...
She was the perfect target for you. She was angry at Dad, and you took advantage of that.
Now, hold on a second. I didn't force your mother into anything. She's a grown woman.
Well, you've probably broken up my family for good because my parents are now getting divorced.
That happened before I ever came into the picture.
You know, if I'd have opened my eyes a long time ago, I would have seen you for the jerk the other interns said you were. But I gave you a chance. You're a real piece of work, Ramsey.
Well, I gotta hand it to you, Chris. You sure know how to clear a room. I have to say that sleeping with Julie's mom is not one of the more intelligent things you've ever done.
Well, thank you, Eve. It's always comforting getting advice from the expert whose affair with Dr. Devlin started the whole damn mess. Now, if you'll kindly get out of my way.
No. I barged in on you and Nicole, didn't I? You had her stashed in your bedroom the day of Danielle's funeral, didn't you? You have no shame.
Have your fun now, because in time, this too shall pass. Besides, some quick fling is nothing compared to your knockdown, drag-out affair with Dr. Devlin.
We'll take it from someone who knows. The public's memory is a lot longer than you think it is. And your little Mrs. Robinson affair, that's gonna haunt you for a long time to come. I want to thank you, Chris Ramsey, for taking the heat off of me, because next to you, I look like one of the good guys. Bye-bye.
How's your day?
It's very good, thank you.
You're welcome. Did you look like me when you were little?
I looked a lot like you. Except that I used to wear my hair in braids. I had this really funny idea that if I did that, my hair would grow longer.
Did it work?
I really don't remember. Would you like me to braid your hair?
Yes.
All right, then. Come right this way.
Have a seat.
First, we have to make sure there's a part in the middle. And then we separate it into 2 equal parts, so the braids will not be uneven, but they might be since I haven't done this in a while. Who knows? Let me look at that face. You remind me so much of your daddy when you smile like that.
Daddy says I remind him of you.
It's a wonderful smile that you have. Wonderful.
Mommy,
Yeah.
I'm so happy you're here.
So am I.
Now that you're here, everything's going to be okay.
We call Bess Hutchinson to the stand.
Objection, Your Honor. This witness's testimony is prejudicial, and it is irrelevant to the case at hand.
We are prepared to prove relevance, Your Honor.
Overruled. Take the stand, please.
Raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear that the testimony you're about to give in the matter now pending before this court shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
Please state and spell your name for the record.
Bess Hutchinson. Hutchison.
Oh, brother. But how in the world can this be admissible? What happened with Jason Quartermaine is ancient history.
Fasten your seatbelt. This is going to be a horrible ride. Here we go.
Tell us how you came to know Scott Baldwin.
I was the nanny for Jason Quartermaine. He is the son of Susan Moore and Alan Quartermaine.
And how did Mr. Baldwin become involved with them?
Miss Moore hired Mr. Baldwin to sue Alan Quartermaine for child support.
And Mr. Baldwin won the case?
Yes. And as a result, Alan Quartermaine had to set up a trust for Jason.
And what happened next?
Scott Baldwin married Ms. Moore so he could get his hands on the money.
Objection, Your Honor. Pure speculation on the part of the witness.
Sustained. Ms. Hutchinson, you are cautioned to refrain from editorializing.
Hate this. This is ancient history. This happened a long time ago, forever ago.
What else don't I know about Scott? Miss Hutchinson, please tell the jury how much money was included in Jason Quartermaine's trust fund.
$1 million.
I offer these documents as evidence. And figuring in for the rate of inflation, I suppose that amount of money just about equals, say, a $5 million ransom.
Objection, Your Honor. Has the witness suddenly become an economist?
You're not going to let him get away with this?
I suggest you control your clients, Counselor.
Sorry, Your Honor.
Objection sustained. The last remark will be stricken from the record. The jury is instructed to ignore the prosecutor's remarks.
Strike it from the record. Ignore those remarks. Look at them. They're listening with their big fat ears wide open. They heard everything. They're just going to erase it from their memories.
If I gotta account for every screw up in my misspent youth, I'm a dead man.
This is Charles Gibson.
And Lisa McCree tomorrow. The buck starts here. Year-end tax tips you need to know.
Plus mailing your gifts, how to make sure they make it in one piece. And Kathy Lee Gifford joins us tomorrow on Good Morning America.